exciting, and I love the story of I landed in their backyard and now they're crew for me.
That's
How
awesome.
many stories have you heard like that where you land in
How
front
many times have we landed in someone's front yard, backyard, and become friends with them? I mean, you talk for years and years and years. I did that up in Farmington at a rally one time and stayed in contact with the people. And
yep, we did the same thing up in Angel Fire and other places as well, and it's just amazing how it just brings everything together. Diane told me before the show we were talking the week, and she says, you know, I was looking at all the special shapes, and every one of them has a smiley face on it. There isn't a frowny face on any of them. And I could think of a couple that do, but it typically is on one side or the other. Right. So, oh, look, I-25 from the balloon camp. We just looked the other way. But, yep. And the green flag is now officially up. Someone was asking about the color of the flag earlier, and I said, well, it's yellow until pilot's briefing is over, when they officially announce it, and then they go change the flag, and they have changed the flag from yellow to green. And so we're now having our Krispy Kreme glow underway, and there's Cupid's heart you just heard from the pilot from Switzerland. They're going to glow here on the ground. We keep seeing shots of the New Mexico True balloon and the Route 66 Centennial balloon standing up. They'll be the first ones out at 7 o'clock with the national anthem. And it's funny, we were talking about that moon shot before, and I had a calendar notification come up that at 6:35 or 4 minutes ago, officially it was the supermoon time.
Is that what it was?
Because those are actually timed out to the minute.
Right.
While we see it for days and, you know, coming. The official supermoon time was 6:35 4 minutes ago.
Well, we got a little glimpse of it about 10 minutes ago, so we
were ahead. We were ahead of the game. We were showing it to you. It was coming. There you go.
Here's two. I got someone from Brazil watching.
Yeah.
And we have someone from New Zealand watching.
All right. I haven't been checking here, so I get a lot of emojis coming at me this morning, though. So
and we're probably gonna have some pretty spectacular photographic opportunities out here because the clouds are kind of just hovering around the Sandias, and when that sun comes over, it's going to be spectacular. I hear Diane's got another pilot, and I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
This is going to be J.D. Dyer from the United Kingdom, but let me see if I'm right or wrong. Diane?
Hi, you're right. We have J.D. from UK, and he's here at Balloon Fiesta. And I'd like to share that one of his countrymen I listened to last night. He is a former Beatle. Paul McCartney graced Albuquerque with a concert here at, yes, the amphitheater. Isleta Amphitheater, 20,000 people. It was fabulous. Last night, Paul McCartney. Sir Paul, are you a Sir JD?
No, I'm just a JD, but he's a legend, and you know, if he's listening, I'd fly him in my balloon.
That hotel. That hotel we've stayed at a few times. Yeah, well, there is no second floor in real life. It's just the first floor. And there's also a gateway or a hallway you go through there. And then there's like 2 other parts, and it's so nice. Like whenever we're here, like this is not supposed to be a room here. This is the last room because of the parking. You know, we'd always use the last room. You're just looking out your door, and the hot air balloons take off right here. And you just walk over the street, and they're right here. Boom. A beautiful spot.
What would you like to tell Sir Paul about the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta?
Well, he chose well because it really is the greatest show on earth. You know, this is my 8th or 9th trip now. I love it. There's nothing like it. You know, you have to visit it. You've got to come here. There's nothing that comes close to it. There are great festivals all around the world, but this is just magnificent.
And you've flown in other festivals around the world, JD.
I've flown it all over the world, in India, the Philippines, Sri Lanka, in Wales, my own country, which is the most beautiful country in the world.
See, it looks almost real with how it's moving. I wish you could see other people's move like that, but it only shows yours.
The Army, I've obviously traveled a lot.
What did you do in the Army?
I was
it would be nice if
Sergeant Major, and I just got to put
everyone else's balloon could show like how yours is. Not just always open and completely filled. Like if it's laying down like that, it should show like that for me.
And once in Afghanistan. So I'm very proud. I'm kind of proud to be American in some ways.
We're proud to have you. Thanks for your service, JD, and the UK.
From Wales.
From Wales. Back to Ted and Art.
Yeah, we have a dragon on it. Like the one on my crown line. So get a picture of that later on if you can. Yeah. Thank you, man. See you again.
A very proud countryman.
There you go. There you go.
Here's that balloon that we had been talking about the other day. This is Mark and Melissa Meyer's balloon. It's a brand new balloon. Horizon is its name, and it depicts two different parts of their family. That actually is the family right there, and that's Mark, the pilot, as the eagle over the top of it. And on the other side, there's a
Be right
tribute
back.
to Army aviation. So once he spins around, we can see him in the air, then we'll get that for you. It's very cool.
There's actually a lot of pilots volunteer to fly different our official photographers, those types of folks as well. One of our official photographers, Sarah, is going to be in that balloon this morning flying. And another one of our pilots, James, is going to be flying in the Air Rocky Top balloon, Mark Yoakum, which we've talked about a few times this week already. So we're going to get some great official photos from the air.
There's the flag of Wales with the dragon on it, that JD was referring to.
Yep. So we'll get those pictures, and they could end up on the calendar or other places as well.
You know, we had someone celebrating their honeymoon. Here is a married couple right here. There's Kurt and Lori Van Sant, a local couple from Albuquerque.
Looks like Tim is still hanging around the field.
Yes, he is. Fantastic.
Tim Taylor, D4. That is the Dawn Patrol balloon that is carrying our balloon camera this morning. So continue to bring nice pictures to you. Another 15 minutes or so, and we'll be ready for the national anthem. But continue to get the pictures back as the sky starts to get a little bit of light as we get closer to sunrise. You can see that there are some clouds hanging over. They're high enough and out of the way. It's just going to, it's going to give a little contrast to the blue sky here as the sun comes up.
Like I said out here, the photos are going to be fantastic once that sun comes up.
We've had great blue skies, but now we're going to get some with clouds as well. So looking forward to a super morning. Hey, let's while we have a couple moments, let's take a look at some of the viewer photos that have been sent to us at Balloon Fiesta Live at balloonfiesta.com. So we'll call some of those pictures up. So here's folks that both whether it was like you were in all the shots here, Ted, and selfies with that.
Well, I think you had departed to go down to the
I
to
was
the field
down at So she was helping fill the time. And this was another pilot who was said he was working. I'm not so sure with all the balloon pictures and the work is just kind of over there on the side. On the field here, people taking pictures with the balloons. So you don't have to be sending us pictures of you watching from home. You can send it when you're out here as well. And then there's another one here. So someone else had decided to do the same kind of thing. So pictures from the field.
It's a great shot.
Next. I like this one. Watching and embroidering a quick pair of jeans as they watch, they're on their way to Balloon Fiesta for Thursday and excited to be here. So getting ready, love to hear it. Actually, somebody on the YouTube feed today said they were on the plane watching, they're on their way here. Another one watching from work.
It appears.
Yeah. At least
notice there's nothing identifiable there, so they don't get called out.
We're not ratting them out. We're not ratting them out. This one's from the Netherlands.
And look, there's a zebra back behind there letting them launch.
Yeah. Checking on the launch, making sure everything's going well.
Well, it looks like there's a spider.
Lake up in not too far from here, watching the sunrise live as well as when we launched the Xfinity balloon of the day the other day.
Got Billy back here on the crown line wherever he's at.
Got another one there. There we go.
They're into it. Check that out.
Yeah, so the idea here, from Belgium, they've set up their flight simulator to fly balloons in the flight simulator. And of course, notice the 2009 bumper sticker.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So they're watching, they're flying in a simulator.
Right.
So they're really flying.
They're flying Fiesta.
There you go.
In a simulator from Belgium. Yeah.
You know, you're going to get a lot of calls on how people can do that.
Yeah. Actually, I think I saw something about people trying to get a a little meetup online where they all get into the simulator together and fly together. I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
So taking pictures while you're driving.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah, look at there. I got the card of the balloon and posing with the new Sunflyer balloon of Josh Bacon.
I really like that balloon.
You see that was the last one? All right. We got another set for later on. So probably a good time to catch up on a couple of other pieces of business. So why don't you tell them about how they can get involved, Ted?
Well, if we get the truck to throw up the QR code, we are giving away 3 Balloon Fiesta Live Retro Hot Air New Mexico license plates. There you go. There's a replica of it there. We've been doing this for many years, and special thanks to the Science Store here in Albuquerque. We are giving away 3 every session. Mark here will be pulling the winners from the previous session. We're about a day behind because there's a lot going on, and we do the best we can to get it out. But scan that to win. Please only scan it one time, and when you scan that and enter in your information, that automatically makes you eligible to also win a jacket.
Oh, yeah.
A Balloon Fiesta Live jacket. And this is exactly the same jacket that the special shape pilots will have. And we are going to send it to you, minus my name and Art's name, with a nice Balloon Fiesta embroidered logo. And on the other side, our title sponsor, ExxonMobil, right here. So enter in to win. I know we have to give away a jacket today, if I'm not mistaken, and 3 license plates from yesterday, correct?
Yep. So yesterday's jacket winner that we are announcing today is Kirk Hunter from Austin, Texas.
Good. Congratulations,
So Kirk's going to get one of those fabulous jackets. By the way, you know, excess pilot jackets are always available at Balloon Fiesta Stuff after Fiesta. And so, oh, look, you're coming into the neighborhood.
Yep.
Tim landed in the neighborhood, and they're watching.
Yeah.
I hope they're watching us.
From the front door.
So, you can get these jackets usually after Fiesta at BalloonFiestaStuff.com because we buy multiple jackets because we have to order them so far in advance that we have multiple sizes and pilots have the opportunity to change sizes and all that other kind of stuff. Guess what? Those jackets are now for sale live on BalloonFiestaStuff.com. So if you didn't win one or you don't believe in your chances, you could go buy one of these jackets at BalloonFiestaStuff.com.
Or if your significant other would like a jacket, if you feel you're going to win, at least you'll have one procured for you before Fiesta ends.
And guess what? You know that special Balloon Fiesta Live code we've been telling people?
The 10% off?
The 10% off.
Good on the jacket?
It's good on the jacket.
All right.
BF Live is the code on Balloon Fiesta Stuff, and you can save 10% on that jacket. All right, some winners. I don't know if I announced yesterday's license plate winners or not, so let me make sure I do that. From Santa Rosa, California, Beverly DeCoeur. From Green Bay, Wisconsin, Dana Morina. And from Marshallville, Ohio, Tim Madura. So those are our license plate winners for yesterday. We'll still pull 3 more for this morning. Again, 3 license plates per session, 1 jacket per day. And you can get to those by that QR code that was on the screen. If you missed it, back the recording up a little bit to show up a little bit, or we'll show it again later today. Look at this, flying right over the neighborhood, looking for a wide spot in the road or a cul-de-sac.
I think he's right down at Vista del Norte. I think he's
on his way down there. That's what I'm thinking. The houses look like flying between here and there.
That's looking from the east to the west. You can see the volcano cliffs out there, and now he's panning back around, back towards Fiesta Field, right about there.
There you go. All right. Yep. Oh, Deanna says, yeah, I bought one of the vests from last year for just $20. Yep, they're not on sale. You can get the discount code to work this right now. Obviously, like every other place, because they're dated, the longer we have them, the prices will go down. But of course, the size choice is not quite available.
There are your Rainbow Riders with your Krispy Kreme glow. There's Mr. Dyer right there in Team GB. Mr.
Eric Greenwood, the yellow with the red silhouette of
Spicer. Catch. There's my old balloon, Mr. Michael Gorenflow in Airflow.
That's the black one with the kind of spirals up going up.
Yeah. I can tell
and
you
then on the far right was the ones you pointed out before, Keith and Lori Van Sant.
Yeah. Kurt.
I
can tell you a funny story about the Airflow
what day?
balloon. Yes, it's Wednesday. Mr. Sprinkles, J.J. Mancini right there in the purple balloon. The airflow balloon that Michael Lowenflow flies, we were balloon partners at one time, and we couldn't figure out how to name the balloon. So on the bottom, that said fluff and stuff. When Fluffy passes, we don't know where the sticker came from. The previous owner that had it on the bottom.
Yeah.
So J.P. Matas, Desire, which is their balloon, name. It's Ted and Mike, so TM Fluff and Stuff, just like the old HR puppet stuff.
Yeah,
so weird stuff, how you come up with balloon names, and that's how I carried it when I sold Mike the balloon. No Ted, Airflow, which I think is appropriate.
Sure. Yeah, some of the names are just kind of, every name has a little. Like last year. I know that we have people landing in that neighborhood.
I think he's looking for the park.
Yeah. But I know. I just recognize that difference. And I know I said because he was flying and they landed in that. It's got to be that neighborhood.
There's Airflow. Good morning to actually Michael's parents. They live in Marin Island, Florida. The wrong way in. Plan down in Florida. He's going to tickle the treetop here.
Yeah.
Good morning to the Hoffmans all the way in Germany. And the pits in Wisconsin. I have
another right here this morning as well. We've got a crew member that's laying in the back of his chase van out on 2nd Street.
watching us.
Well, yeah, watching us, yeah.
Nice.
So, I mean, that is another trick here, an inside trick here. Because there are so many people and so many vehicles and balloons on here, what a lot of times the crew will do is they'll bring part of the crew in to get the balloon launched. The other part of the crew won't come on. They'll sit off so that they not have to get in the traffic to get off the field. They can be out there to start the retrieval while the other one packs up the stuff here and works their way off.
Yeah, because on any mass ascension, it does get kind of gridlocked out there.
You split your crew up that way. Those clouds are a little heavier than anticipated, but yeah, it's going to mean for some different shots than we've seen of the clear blue skies.
I always like it.
Yeah.
My wife always like to say, how many pictures of balloons do you need? I need them all.
Yep. And just another one.
Yeah.
One more. I just need another one. Yep, okay, one more. And I don't have that shot. Well, because we're constantly moving, clouds are you're never going to get the same shot twice. Even if Tim Taylor does land in that same intersection.
Right.
Looking back from our drone camera. Yeah, that's the drone. Yeah, looking downfield. So we're looking past this first row and looking at the middle of the field inflating.
Yeah, we're just to the right.
Yeah,
Back behind.
yeah. He's zoomed out just a little bit farther because we have a row down closer to us that is inflating.
Right.
And if you look way down in the bottom corner or right-hand bottom of the screen, you see them inflating. These are the guys that are in the middle. Mass Ascension, we do 2 waves. We start at the south end and at the middle at the same time because the field is big enough and there's enough room for us to be able to send them off kind of 2 at a time, if you will.
Nice and calm out on the field. In front of that yellow balloon, the Zia balloon.
Yeah.
Tom McConnell.
The yellow one with the red circle at the top.
With the red chute.
Yeah, the red one we're looking at is ExxonMobil. Kind of light blue and white is Intel. The UMB Bank was the dark blue one. And there's the shot from the stage with the new Centennial balloon. standing up on the left. And we're just a few minutes away from launching the Centennial Balloon and Truly, New Mexico.
Bill Lee and his lovely wife Jennifer.
Haven't seen Jennifer yet this week. I got to get down there for my hug.
I always give her a hard time because when they did their rally out in Gallup, the first time I ever went out, she made me the pilot badge Tom Mays. So I was forever Tom Mays. So see, even event organizers can make mistakes.
Yeah, I am up in Colorado, and they make balloon cards for the balloons as well as for the announcer up there, right? And they've been for a couple of years. So, I wonder if that's the chase Jeep.
That's one of probably their chase people. But it seems very stable coming down.
Yeah. So someone wants to know what direction they're going to fly. Generally, they look like they're going to end up going south. There is supposed to be a little bit of east-west box up there. Once we get more balloons up, we'll be able to tell you.
And again, once the sun does start pushing through that cloud bank,
Yeah.
that's a lot of clouds on the west side. Yesterday, Dawn was talking about those two storms were fighting on the east side of the mountains. So we saw that last night, yesterday afternoon, before that storm rolled in. The clouds coming back over the top of the mountain is always a spectacular view here in Albuquerque. It's kind of like a wave coming back over the Sandias.
Yeah, this is one of those for aviators. You would have mountain obscuration.
Scott Wenzel is saying good morning from the Adirondack Balloon Festival Volunteer Committee.
He's been emailing me back and forth. One of their organizers is supposed to be here now. But in the meantime, we're going to head down to the Main Street stage, and our national anthem this morning performed by Leah Black.
Black. Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early who's brought stripes and bright stars
It's a little bit quicker than when I first tested this. But I mean, 5 is pretty normal. Yeah, I know you're not gonna talk about it. It's fine. I'm just gonna chat a little bit. Fun fact: out in Strasbourg, there's a big people out here. Cool. Big train station and museum. Very, very interesting. Like, if I could, I would love to move to Lancaster. I mean, Pennsylvania. I mean, even in this area specifically. Some power lines already coming up.
In the Truly New Mexico Balloon flying Old Glory as we kick off Wednesday mass ascension of the ExxonMobil Albuquerque Balloon the 53rd edition. I am Ted Mays, our broadcast partner Art Lloyd Jr., and it's just the best timing again and again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mentioned you've got the Facebook post from the Adirondack Balloon Fiesta, and one of the coordinators I've been dealing with there, he just showed up behind me, so we'll get a chance to land in the street.
Yeah, it looks like just not.
Or is it the edge of the park?
North, yeah. There's Tim, and there was Dee, by the way, his wife, right down here to the left. I think that's who the balloons are named after.
Yeah.
That's the outside pool of the hotel.
Right there.
Great. So yeah, perfect timing going through here.
It's really not 2 stories, but it's whatever.
While we have the
That's supposed to be a corn maze. This is a mini golf. Supposed to be.
As the pilot, We'll be
Yeah.
sending off the
Stayed here a
international
few times
balloons
to
and
know
flags.
this.
We'll try and catch those for you as we go. But in
It's
the
really
meantime,
nice area in person.
Diane has picked up a conversation with our anthem singer, I believe.
Diane?
You've got it, Ted, and Art. I have Leah Black from 93.3 The Q.
Yes.
And she sings for the Isotope.
Yes, yes, yes.
And she is a pro. She said she was nervous.
Yes, I still get nervous. I feel like that's healthy, I guess. I don't know. I never want to like go in and be like, I'm gonna kill it, because you always gotta, you care a lot. So
Get pumped up.
Yes.
Like these balloons are all pumped up.
absolutely.
How did you feel singing to this crowd today and seeing that beautiful American flag
I
flying away?
Felt like I almost got choked up. It's such a patriotic song, and I just felt so. I get really, into it, and it's such a song of
Yeah,
feeling.
a few
like my heart
days
is racing
here
right now,
around
but
Pennsylvania
I almost
area is
started
going to be
crying while I was singing it, just 'cause
very
the
good for
crowd,
landing
and
spots.
It's such a beautiful event, and so I did it. Woo!
And the flag took
Yes.
off. We watched
Yeah.
it go.
So
How does
good.
that make you feel?
Oh, it made me feel so good. I love America, and everybody's here from all over the world, and Balloon Fiesta is so amazing. So welcome everybody. It's such an amazing event.
What are you going to tell your listeners at the morning show?
Yes.
On tomorrow, Thursday, you'll be back on the air.
Yes, I will. I'm going to tell them that we did it. Carlos and I are broadcasting live all week long here at Balloon Fiesta, so we'll be here tomorrow too. Here's Carlos D. Make sure you tune in 93.3 The Q.
You're on Balloon Fiesta Live.
Oh yeah, we're on Balloon Fiesta Live. Hi guys. So come visit us. We're going to be here tomorrow, Friday. We're broadcasting live all week. 93.3theq.com is our website, and you can tune in.
And your listeners can tune into Balloon Fiesta Live tomorrow. Tell them about it.
Okay.
And they can watch you sing the national anthem. It's on archive.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
go to Balloon Fiesta. Site. It says Balloon Fiesta Live, and they can check out Wednesday morning and see Leah Black.
I got to tell my
singing.
mom.
Tell
She's
your
up in
mom,
Denver.
tell everybody.
I didn't know you could do that. You guys can watch it.
We're going to be watching it.
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa, no, she's got to go watch it.
Yeah, so you got to watch this.
Thanks for having me.
Ted and Art, they're saying
I don't want to watch myself after I sing. I will critique it. It'll be too hard. It'll be too hard.
Well, she can scrub through that part, but she's got to watch the rest.
Yes.
She said, toughen up. You can toughen up and watch it. BalloonFiestaLive.com.
Just the AI.
Back to you, Art and Ted.
Waste of $5.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Leah.
Yeah, and so watch the show. When you get to that point, she can just scrub through. They're already coming back over
the box
us.
we discussed, again, that kind of strange, not typical box, more of the northwest to southeast box, but it's...
Yeah, this where you can do a lot of surfing.
Again,
I want to do some.
this is
Do their
so
cornfields.
taking off right in front of us here, Vander 411.
Yep. And we talked about the Park Balloon. We talked to Adrian earlier.
It's like there's a
Ultra
fine
Magic in
push
the
at
air
like
from
4 to
Spain.
500 go this way,
Sunset Glow, Mr.
and then
Steinbach.
it's really weird. Like
They're
really fine
trying to get
layers
back
of.
to us here. See, that's on camera. Would leave, they could probably zoom right in on us.
Yeah.
And also, I don't feel like I'm
'Cause I think,
burning a lot
yeah,
either.
Exxon is kinda like
And it's
right
not like
in the line.
losing a lot of heat quick. It's not losing a lot of
Keep
heat
watching
quick
because
yet.
we want to figure out what the pattern is today. So Billy and Truly New Mexico was coming back north. And now he's got a little bit of a northwest. So being able to take that out, that's the direction I think I would want to fly this morning.
A lot of open space going to the northwest.
Absolutely. And Adam McClinton and the Centennial Balloon has now started the path back north. And actually looking straight up, I see the Cupid Balloon is getting the north as
My
well.
view, you were like right
And
over
if you
this
look out
spot.
to the west, we have Rick Jones, one of our Dawn patrollers. He has made it all the way. He's definitely over the river, probably over Corrales. He's firing up right now. You see him?
Yeah, there's actually 3 more. You probably can't see
Yeah, I can't know who that is. I'm
But
good,
yeah,
but
there's
I'm not that
4
good.
of them out that way. So
Yeah.
Rio Rancho, I think we're coming your way.
Happen when the sun comes up. That's all
It'll all
change. And all the people
The
in Rio
good news
Rancho are going
is
to start throwing eggs at us.
the clouds won't let the sun do its work as quickly.
Right.
So
Well, hey, you know it's another good day now.
Arabelle
Miss
flies.
Arabelle's out.
We saw her inflating. Our Krispy Kreme balloons are getting airborne out of the middle of the field.
There's our.
Yeah, well, it's our pilot. and the crew. So they're packing up.
Fine layer that
While
pushes.
here on the field, UMB is in the air.
Pushes
Eric
more.
Greenwood with his entrapment balloon. The Horizon balloon you talked about
North.
a few minutes ago off the far
Wait,
west
is that
side
Horizon?
of
No,
the
more
field.
east. I can't put it.
Yeah.
I think it's more north.
Yeah,
That
you
was
can
fire.
see down here now. You can see the sky is gray for the clouds. But maybe a little more stable as well. Look at the drone shot here. Rodney Baca and the Farmers Insurance balloon rising out of the picture on the right. The Leon, Mexico balloon is that gray one with the green and red at the top.
So we're getting some of the Flight of the Nations off.
Yep.
Cupid go further. There's J.D. Dyer from the UK. Now we have Switzerland, Mexico, and
Spain.
United Kingdom.
And here goes
There it
Tristan
is.
McLean.
He's in the country all of himself. You gotta love the coordinated cowboy hats.
Well, I was just going to say, I like that they have the cowboy hats. You can take one glance and you know whose balloon you're talking about. You don't need the banner number, and of course, we don't even see the balloon. We just see a little bit of the skirt.
And he's going to get up off the ground and give us the traditional Tristan McLean tip of the hat as he leaves.
Look at this.
The field.
Yeah. And the crew
Field.
just kind of walking about a little bit.
Must be a hill in real.
Kind of sandwiched in
real life,
there
'cause
close, so that's
I
going to
don't
walk out just a little bit. Tell him to wait because
Must
we
be a
got some
hill, or
balloons
it's
coming
either
right
just cut
over
like
the
that.
top of him from the
I
middle
don't know
of
who'd
the field.
cut like that. Maybe they're retarded, but
So we've got about 50 or so launch directors. We also refer to them as zebras out there. They're the ones that are controlling the launch. And since we launched in the middle of the field, they're looking out, looking to see if
actually I'm
someone's coming over.
going
We
through
don't
my
want to
fuel
launch
a
balloon
little
into
quick.
one while you try and
Or
look
you're
up
going through 10%.
you
I mean already,
cannot
yeah.
see directly above you.
Normally it
So
wouldn't
we
be that
depend
fast.
on those zebras and our crew members to help us determine when it's clear above to be able to launch.
Yeah, that's the building
Now,
that
you
you
wanna
see.
stay
Look at
buoyant
IC
so
for
that
it.
when it is time,
That's
like
the
right
that's the
now,
building you see.
for
Look
you
how
to be
better
able
it
to
looks on
take
your
off,
screen.
because
That's
JB,
mine's 3 stories with a massive thing
Dyer,
on
yeah.
top.
Dyer, yeah, JB Dyer is the one that was right
That
over.
is so dumb.
And so now that he has passed over, they can let Tristan go
I
up
hate
and
that.
go up slowly.
I gotta get my
With the
graphics
turning
higher. That's
bend.
why.
Actually, everybody's using the turning bend.
Right next to Tristan is Burl Buzzard. Buzzard Bruce 2.
Yeah, we're ready for the tip of the hat. There it is. Intel's above you. All right, so we are definitely underway with our mass ascension. Flight of the Nations. Those balloons are also airborne. Tom McConnell gets the Zia balloon airborne, and Diane Kinderwater is down on the field. Diane.
You see Ted and Art, all sorts of things here at Balloon Fiesta, including Aram and family wearing his candy. When I saw this, I go, how bright can you be? I've got some competition with you.
Yes, we are.
But your team lost last night in the final second.
We'll be back. We're like Taylor Swift, shake it off.
Let's see you shake it. You want to shake it, Aram?
We're shaking it.
Tell me about your family in the Balloon Fiesta and your history here.
I've been here since, well, I got here in 91. My daughter was born here. My sister from Kansas is
Damn it.
seeing it for the first time, her
Oh,
husband.
I didn't even touch.
So I thought, heck, they made my other
Oh
sister
my
somewhere in
god.
the crowd.
No, I didn't know.
She'll be very happy that she didn't get on. She's a camera buff. So yeah, they're enjoying it, and that's what counts. Everybody's here having a good time.
A good time. And so even though your
what's in
team
front of
lost
me?
last
Nothing.
night, you're able to shake it off and
Shake it off and
enjoy the balloons.
that's it.
First time here.
We're getting mad points if we were doing a comp for
It's
this.
just real serene. It's unreal.
It's unreal.
It's unreal.
Damn it.
You had to get up early, but it's all worth it.
Also worth it.
Will you tell your friends back home about this Balloon Fiesta?
It's just the atmosphere. It's just like calm.
Worth
Absolutely
it.
worth the trip. 10 hours. 10 hours.
Does this beat
fabulous morning.
It is shaping up to be. And we talked about the photographs of the clouds. Look over here.
I don't think he hasn't fallen off. He's still there. No one's pushed.
No, he will be. There's our dawn patrol.
So this is the view of the top. So you see that stuff kind of red kind of hanging in there. During the flight, that was holding all the hot air in. They've used the red line to pull that down inside the envelope so the hot air can escape out the top.
And if you can see how the heat discolors the sides of the parachute top over time, that fabric, you have to understand, withstands up to, depends on the manufacturer, 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So it takes an awful lot of heat. And then when you vent the balloon, that hot air escapes out the top of the vent, so that's where you're getting that discoloration on. So that's something that Matthew Brody or Mr. Scott would help you with.
Yep. And so the idea here is they're kind of pulling that back up so they don't have, because it's going to get buried in all the fabric if they back it up.
You saw the little Velcro tabs, the little black tabs on it. That's what holds it in place during the cold inflation period.
So they'll pull all that up so they can easily get to it to put those tabs in when they get ready to inflate it tomorrow morning.
Got some lively people there in front. They're about to push Humpty is what's going to happen.
You think? I think he's going to escape. This is definitely more a typical box pattern. Off to the south, up a few hundred feet, north, a couple hundred feet more, you get the northwest. I think everybody's going to take advantage of it today. I mean, everybody so far that I can see has.
Well, looking at the west, you can't see that. Maybe we get our camera guys to look to the west.
I can't read this one. I see what you're saying.
Cupid balloon, they are definitely over the river at this point.
You can
Or is it the other way?
Starting to flow that
No.
way, not the actual water river, but the air river up there.
I have no idea. Corn maze? Are they a corn maze, maybe? It looks like a corn maze. It looks like a maze. Maybe a corn maze? I have no idea. Shit's weird.
A group of people checking off their bucket list here.
I can't even. Looks like a corn maze. Like the circle's the start, or like somewhere the start. I don't know. Because I just know in Pennsylvania there was a bunch of like corn mazes they had, where you had to like find things and like do stuff. Could be that.
Time to get back to the trailer and do my normal cleanup. So anyway, but I did have to put a little hat on to keep it in
I know.
Yeah, weird ass fields.
How about yesterday? In the last couple
That's where all the fucking aliens are at.
The way we are filling the skies is unbelievable.
Have you had a chance to look at the competition video?
I'm gonna get over to this. I can't even speak near buddy.
Of this year, painted the skies. Was spot on.
Yeah.
This almost looked like the fucking Pentagon.
And we're doing it again today. Looks fast.
A little bit different background, but that gives it a little variety.
Yeah, instead of going to the east, we're going to the northwest here. I don't know if you mentioned, we also have some competition going on today.
You know, we did not talk about that. So tell us about that.
Yeah, there's 2 off-site targets.
Just get my second tank prepared.
Those 4 days will be added up scores to have the overall winner.
For the overall, yeah.
So today, because we have everybody fly from the field for the flight of the
My
nations, we still get those
fucking
targets that are off-site.
I can't speak. Shoot, boss is on.
There's another one up in a community center park on the northwest of here. So
okay.
Pilots can choose one or the other, and today's task or monies is
yeah, so just kind of another fun little competition flight. If you get there today, you get the award. Doesn't count for the overall.
So
good.
Things are looking good for the rest of the week. We're we're on par to have 14 for 14. That's the goal, as always. I just want to stop by and thank y'all all. I get
what the look at all this. Oh, that's what you were seeing, I think.
They truly enjoy the show. Your staff, everybody.
I want to see this. I think I'm about to drop on it.
To the folks at home, we truly miss you. We love you. Sorry we're not being able to talk a lot on the phone, but we're going to be home come Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday.
There you go. And yeah, we couldn't do it without
Oh, I'm
them
coming down,
letting us
coming
come
down.
and do this.
I just want to see the writing now. I'm not on top of you. Wait. Oh.
Glad that we can at least help them be a part of it.
Everything's fine. I'm going up.
Phenomenal, and
it is. It's truly our.
I'm still on the side of you. I'm chill. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Go up. Go up. Go up.
And meet more folks.
I'm up. I'm up.
Talked to several pilots. This is their first time here flying.
Oh, golf course.
Oh yeah, yeah, it really is. They are. Again, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's watching. Enjoy the show. It's just as beautiful here as it is on the screen there. And next year, make your plans early to be here. So next year, we've got a special celebration with the Route 250th anniversary of the United States. So
well, we've been talking about next year's theme already out. The scenic route starts October 3rd. Of course, one of the first balloons up today, along with the Truly New Mexico balloon, was the Centennial balloon.
So yeah,
so it's great.
It's going great.
Henry Rosenbaum, Balloon Meister, thanks for stopping by Academy this morning. We'll let you get back to work and maybe get a haircut. Thanks, Henry. All right, so as you heard, things are going along swimmingly today, and they'll be flying over the mighty Rio Grande.
Yes,
I think there's a lot of
You're
water
good.
in it, but I don't know if we're going to get on it.
I'm over here.
a little bit more than the day before.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll maybe we'll get some pictures from of the people flying out today to show us what it's like in Rio Grande.
That would be great. You know, years ago when there was a lot more water in the river over there were canoes and kayaks and all that other stuff out there. And so, yeah, you had the pictures
I really
of
miss
them,
this
and then
place,
you had
bro. It
pictures
was
of
so
them looking over
nice.
the balloon, and then the balloon would land on a sandbar in there, and you'd have all the, interaction stuff as well.
Do a little sand touch.
Yeah, different direction this morning. We're finally going to get out to the northwest.
Little sandy dash.
Let everyone
Yo,
see
a sandy
in the sky
dash.
this morning.
I believe Diane's got some folks for us out on the field. Diane, who do you have?
I am so happy to be with the father.
Sandy dash. First ever sandy dash.
You've been with Arabelle since she or she was born.
Should have taken that fucking sand out of that bunker.
First test flight on it. We built another one in 1996, and then this balloon was built in 2004.
I'm gonna hit this building.
At Fiesta since,
what?
Well, the other balloon, and then this one since
there was some behind
1999. We had another pilot here for about 10 years, and then...
We're gonna move it. You gotta start getting hot air into this baby,
I'm gonna put a little heat into it, yeah, get it standing up. We've got permission to stand up now. We've got all the ride balloons cleared out of the way, so we're gonna stand it up to the crowd. I don't think I'm gonna fly this morning.
Go right
all the upper
between
winds
this.
are going pretty slow off to the northwest, so we do have a small balloon that we'll probably put up.
We're gonna walk over to the burner. How big is Arabelle?
What?
220,000 cubic feet.
That's
of,
nice.
Of total volume.
How does that compare to a kind of a standard balloon?
Well, a regular balloon, a little small balloon, would run about anywhere from 77 to 105,000 cubic feet. So this is double that, about 220.
220.
She's 120 feet wide and about 100 feet tall, and weighs 950 pounds. A little round balloon would only weigh a couple hundred pounds, so big difference. Your own weight plus, so we still can only carry about 2 passengers at the moment.
Arabelle is their favorite balloon. What have you heard about Arabelle?
Arabelle was the favorite special shape for years and years here when we first started flying it. They actually had a favorite shape contest for years, and we won it multiple times, so I think that's why they stopped it, because we were winning it too much.
Now the wind's getting pretty nice and calm.
Why do you think she's such a favorite?
I want to get rid of this little parking
she's
lot.
very animated. She's
Scare
got a
some
silly
shoppers
stupid grin on her face.
on their Monday morning.
And as people walk through your camera,
I don't know who'd be shopping this early. I mean, y'all should be working.
It's just a fun balloon to be around.
I mean, hey, I'm off today and Tuesday, Wednesday,
Come on.
Thursday, and Friday. But hey, I accepted it.
Heat in Arabelle. Takes a lot of cold air and now a lot of hot air to fill.
Oh my God! Look up in the sky.
How many hours minutes does it take to set it up?
Long, mean, we have a big crew, so we can have it out and up in 15, 20 minutes easily. But when we have to sit on the ground waiting for other balloons to launch, it takes a little longer. But it doesn't take too long once we get ready here. So,
oh my God,
yeah.
everyone, look!
Big crew.
There's hot air balloons.
Here we go. It's kind of exciting. We're going to show you inside. Let's take a look inside the bowl. I'm not sure if we're supposed to say that.
Oh, by the way, it did.
Why is that different? Really nice graphics.
You can actually see the little baffles
That's crazy.
there that allow the hot air to start building up things like the leg,
The appendages
tail,
of the balloon,
all those
yes.
appendages, yeah.
Damn, now the wind's
We're just
going over
gonna
here.
kinda watch it.
Diane was cold. She's no longer cold.
No, no.
I'm gonna get some height.
And so as we watch, in fact, you can see the top. We talked about the red one in
Yep,
Tim's balloon,
parachute
but
top.
it's black here. That's the only place where you let the air out other than those others. And you kind of watch. She's going to kind of stand up from the center, and then the head, as it starts to fill up with hot air, it will come
Yeah,
up.
as it rises, that hot air is being forced to the back end and the.
Yeah, all kind of lifting from the middle.
Wow, that's a fantastic. You can see a little bit of radar fog in Sandia now.
Yeah, kind of out to the northeast.
Very pretty. Just
Kinda
another
looking back towards the field.
view of the beauty that New Mexico has to offer.
And look, and there you go. As we start panning over to the northwest, they're all coming your way. Somebody said, yes, I see the first ones coming towards me from out in Corrales and Rio Rancho.
Get ready, Rio Rancho. Master Yoda? Cloudy?
Like I said with
Alright,
handhelds,
don't go up
kind of a
too high.
variation.
Just stop.
We always love the blue
the
skies.
complete
'cause
opposite
the blue
way.
colors really pop. Now you're going to get just a different aspect with the gray. And actually, just above where we pointed out the fog building in there, but the clouds are starting to break up a little bit there. Somewhat
Wake these people up.
I think that's Jeff.
Yeah, this is
It's hard
it's a
to tell the
soccer
banner
field.
numbers on
Field
the
maybe
cloud
nice for
because they
takeoffs.
wrap around half the
If
tank.
these like trees
Yeah.
weren't here, this little area, it'd be
Roger
beautiful.
Clark, pilot on that balloon.
Yeah, well, you're not on a
That's a
road,
great
but
shot again.
alright.
Look at that. Master Yoda being flown
Yeah.
by Benoit Lambert from Belgium.
I'm,
Fiesta.
you know, I'm surprised that Hamlet doesn't have a for sale banner on him. A few years ago, he ran for president. It had Hamlet for president.
I think, I cannot confirm this, but I believe someone said to me that it is.
It is sold.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Doug Gant.
But you would think the
pilot.
case would have a sold banner.
Yeah, over the for sale sign.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know there were folks talking about it.
There's our Tim Taylor's crew. And we so very much thank him for taking along our camera today. First ever flying from the Dawn Patrol.
Oh, I didn't even see what you said.
Yeah, Jeff Field with a balloon live camera.
I'm starting to get
Absolutely.
that dry nose and mouth where I'm
Well,
at. It's
oh no, it's all that fog stuff out there. It's now starting to affect our brains,
Wow.
our tongues and mouths
Fucking
and stuff.
little
Yeah.
shits.
Actually, looking up, look at the clouds are thinning out. They're breaking up. By the end of the second wave, we might have blue skies above us.
we could.
There's a lot more blue skies showing up.
Looking right above it at Karen Conn, Frenumba, and Dr.
Glad you
Seth
know how to
Hunter,
say that.
Dr. Seth Hunter in Odeon, which is actually Tristan Garcia's balloon. And he
Ooh.
will be departing us this year, or for next year, to be be a pilot in command if he gets enough hours in.
Yeah, departing the official.
Oh. Alright, the balloon's not hit. It's fine. I just... Oh, fuck. Got a little scratch on my face. It's fine. Ow, it kind of hurt. I did not see that tree. I did, but I didn't think it was that high.
Would that be the hind quarter? Every so often we come up with those.
The teeth, along with Panther, the...
Look at this. Oh, now it's going to go down to 1.
Get the hammerhead up there, and then Keith is still in.
And now it's going to go... What the fuck is this going to do? I mean, I'm happy that it's not that fast, but...
I haven't had a chance to get back with...
I mean...
our friend Mr. Peter George to see how he's liking it.
Oh, there we go. So weird. I mean, I get it's live, but like... Wind would never act like this when it's live. Stop, go, turn, right, that quickly at least. Hey, tree, I know, trees are my best friend.
Maybe get his first ride off the Fiesta field, just old enough to look over the side of the teddy bear balloon.
Down here closer to the south end of the field, the POW MIA balloon right behind it. A never forget balloon. Remembering the police and other first.
So funny how we went from like, I mean, all those fields. We still have like decent landing spots, but like now it's getting a little more slim, more trees.
Luke Sesnick.
Yep. Codwell, Idaho. And that could be his secondary pilot flying today.
Mike Lester. Spidey Pig. Couple of flanked by a couple of racer balloons that we've seen come flying in for competition over the last couple of days. Competition returns tomorrow morning and Friday morning, in addition to the Special Shape Rodeo, when we'll have all of our 100-plus special shapes here. Some will fly, some will stand up along the the east edge of the field. And then, of course, the only special shapes are closed on Thursday and Friday night.
You are loving that
Diane
field down
another,
there.
folks for us to check in with. So, Diane, take it away.
Okay, another one of the favorites here, Darth Vader balloon. We have Trent Bishop from Ohio, and he said, woohoo! Yeah. Why did you go woohoo?
Love it being here. Love it. Beautiful place.
You're also excited because people back home are going to be watching.
Absolutely. Everybody can't make it from Ohio all the time, so some are at home watching TV, some are watching at work, you know, so.
But they're watching Balloon Fiesta. They're watching Balloon Fiesta live.
Hi, Stacy.
There's like a layer I can't get through for some reason. I think I'm burning a lot and I'm barely going up.
Taiwan, China, Belgium, France, all over the United States.
It's dropping quicker.
It is on the go constantly. And normally balloons don't last longer than that, but they also go through the scrub and get back to that. 4 years ago, that's how I remember the big downpour they had for the Glodio. This balloon got soaked, and that really takes the life out of it.
That's nice.
And you're the one who has been flying Darth Vader all around the world, Trent?
That is
I
nice.
haven't. I've been just around the United States. Benoit.
Driving in a car.
But his dad just recently retired, Michelle. They were the
Pull
ones that
over
traveled
right
most
here.
of the time. But
Snap
it's
some
just
pics
been
of them.
on the go constantly, both this balloon and Yoda.
How big
Look
is
at
she?
that.
This is considered a 105,000 cubic foot balloon, but it's like a 600-pound envelope. It's heavier than a standard 105. It's made by Cameron from the UK, and it's just a fan favorite. Everybody loves to come out and see this thing, and we enjoy it when we look at the crowd.
And what do they say? What's the most memorable thing that has happened to you flying Darth Vader or here at
Actually,
Fiesta?
I'm the last pilot to have flown it here. When I flew the first two times a couple years ago, and then it got to be
There's
to the
our.
point where we were
Oh,
just
we got
gonna
way more
keep it
fields out in the
standing.
open,
So
or out
right now, I'm
in
the last pilot
Kansas.
to have flown it. Hopefully
Whoa!
we get it rebuilt, I'll be the
Out
first
past
pilot
this
to fly it
neighborhood.
again.
Why do you think it's a fan favorite?
Well, who doesn't love Star Wars? Even kids that have never even seen Star Wars, they see this thing and are like, oh my gosh, I got to know what's going on here. So.
And it's wonderful. They come up to you, they talk to you. You talk. I mean, what an amazing event. These little kids come up.
Absolutely, yeah. They love. We pass out cars. They're just in awe, and it's just great to see them join the faces. I had a 10-year-old boy come up and give me $20 to help me build the balloon. I brought him in the basket, took a picture with me, autographed some stuff for him. It's just heartwarming to see the care.
And what would you like to share us about Darth Vader that we don't maybe know?
Well, this was quite the process to get. Benoit and Michelle, the owners, they're from Belgium. Like I said, this was built in Cameron, UK. George Lucas, it's all trademarked through him, and it was a big deal, and this is the real deal right here.
And wind's really picking up.
Continue it on.
Oh my, if we stay out quick, we can probably get that water way out there. Or that whole lake.
The crowd just goes nuts, and it's just a thrill for us.
Or whatever. It looks like a massive river.
I mean, I've flown it here, and I forgot to even take pictures. I was just like, wow, listen to that crowd.
We love the crowd. We love the crowd. Thank you very much.
I'm going this way now.
Look who we have here. Oh, come on. And we're going to send it back to the
Holy
studio.
shit.
There we go.
See ya.
Thank you, Trent. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Nice meeting you.
Hope your flight goes well. I don't know what wind I just keep catching. Damn.
I couldn't help myself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is interesting how a lot of these balloons do get shipped all over the
Insane.
world, stored for a little bit of time, all that other stuff. And frankly, fabric wears out. Think about your T-shirt. You know, the one you had 30 years ago?
Think about us.
Yeah, but I mean, even fabric,
Yeah,
the T-shirt, the jacket you had, you can't still wear the same ones. So, yeah, it'd be great to have some folks contribute. Keep Darth Vader flying. That would be great.
Oh, I see
Speaking of
that
other,
wall.
balloon rallies, Roswell is checked in.
That
Of course,
wall.
They do the Old Timers Rally in early May down in Roswell. I just got to fly that a number of years ago. The Adirondack Balloon Festival folks are here on the field and watching online. They do a rally of about 70 or 80 balloons in mid-September, and a lot of the folks that are flying here, we talked a lot about this week. He puts together a rally in Angel Fire, a couple of them in Gallup. So there's a lot of different rallies that go on. Go out and support the balloon rally in your neck of the woods, and just support the whole idea of having balloons fly. So our drone is able to take a look over at the Sid Cutter Pilot Pavilion, something we haven't usually get a chance to show you.
Right.
And there, right in the front, is the statue of
Getting
Sid Cutter. We
slower.
talked about this a couple of days ago.
I'm gonna go down to that
Sid
24.
was known for sitting on the side of the basket and having his Labradors, or his puppies, if you will,
Fly with them.
in the basket with him. And so that statue is right in front of the Sid Cutter Pilot Pavilion. Every year, Jewel and some friends of hers will dress Sid up for the event.
Put whatever year a banner in his hand.
Yeah, something in his hand, usually a hat and a T-shirt. And of course, it's one of the favorite photo opportunity spots here on the field when you're here to go get your picture taken with Sid.
That balloon right there in the center is Empty Nester, flown by Nestor Pena. And this is his first balloon fiesta. Nestor's a long-time crew chief for Smokey Bear, was part of the Wells Fargo team, and
finally went and got his pilot ticket.
He got the bug, and it happened.
It happened. He had it. There was a lot of excitement because a lot of the local Albuquerque folks know of Nestor, and so it was really exciting to have somebody who's been around that long to be able to get on board with a pilot certificate.
But, being a chase. Getting your ticket sometimes have an advantage because you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this wind down here. I'm getting there.
On your first balloon fiesta.
You also know how to train your crew because you've been there and you know what they're having to go through. And yeah, it absolutely works that way. So Princess Nelly is another one of the special shapes that we've been watching and talking about. Diane has made her way over to Princess Nelly.
Well, we still have Flight of the Nations, and we have Princess Nelly, and it's from Belgium, and the pilot is working Would you like to speak in your native tongue to our audience out there?
Ik voel me schitterend deze morgen en ik kijk er echt naar uit om te gaan varen.
They keep that 24 for this river.
Balloon Fiesta.
Balloon Fiesta is the unique place in the world, both for flying and for meeting friends from all over the world every year again.
And you like flying in the Flight of the Nations?
I do. It's a great opportunity, and you know, it's 99 every year, so it's always great to come back here.
And you have your own photographer from France. Parlez-vous
Je suis ici pour la première fois. C'est incroyable et j'adore les spectacles et tous les montgolfières qu'il y a.
Yeah, it looks like there's a river through this entire neighborhood here.
What would you like to say to the world out there, El Mundo?
I'd like to say to the world that this is the image that we like to see of America. This is what we like about America. These great things that you guys do. I love it. Congratulations.
Thank you. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Have a safe flight.
You too.
Take a lot of photos and videos. Au revoir. Au revoir.
See you later.
See you later. Back to you, Ted and Art.
Thanks, Diane. We just saw Hearts of Fire with Blair Kaufman on the screen. There's the Beef Council balloon. Beefy boy Trent Caldwell. There's the front of Sir Mix-a-Lot. The Dos Equis balloon. A couple of balloons that are Smoky Bears in there. Yep. And a few of the balloons that are operated by.
Right next to Smoky Bear looks like it's Ron Sanchez.
Oh, is he squeaking in there?
He's squeaking. I don't think he's ever left that spot.
Yeah. Steggy. I
Another
gotta talk
golf
about
course.
Sorry. Yeah, so Steggy here we showed a picture the other day of our
And they really stretched it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Mini Lobito,
right?
and she's here at her very first
Crazy.
Balloon Fiesta, and they
Yeah,
are
fucking
in,
small holes.
Yeah, and they're in
Like that.
search
Those
of a
look so
card for
fucking
the
short.
big and little ones for the little granddaughter, and they're so excited. She actually saw it online because of mine. She showed me, I want to go to my family too. That's what they brought her out. The State Fair, yeah. A lot of chatter on the YouTube chat about where are they going, which direction they're going. Well, when they leave the field,
Alright.
they're going south. They
Third tank about to be put in.
They kind of stop and head back to
Once
the
I fill up
north,
my fourth,
and then
gonna
they're
start
heading
looking
out
for a
towards
spot.
Rio Rancho towards the northwest.
So I got a instant message on Facebook from Ron Quinn. He's actually from that neck of the woods where Adirondack is up in upstate New York. He's flying today with Art Palmer in AHA. We've talked about that balloon.
Yeah.
Art is a first-time pilot, and
We had
yesterday.
a picture of them the other day.
Yes. Yesterday for competition, he's competing, and he said, "Man, I should have taken off 30 minutes earlier because he was right on tack." And then right when he got to the field, the smokes went up.
The smoke went up. End of competition.
Yeah, but he'll learn from that. But my point is, Ron just sent us a picture. He's in the basket with Art, and he's taking pictures of us on the rooftop studio.
Oh.
So thank you, Ronnie.
Right,
I appreciate it, my friend.
Great.
You know, we have a crack.
Having fucking
production team here
bridges
from
in
Fire
here.
and
That's
Gary Woods
sweet.
and everybody else.
They actually look good
associate
looking. They're not in
junior
the ground.
We have associate junior producer all the way back in Pennsylvania. You have to be to ride in a basket, as I mentioned about the young man. So, you know, there's really no limitation on that, but it makes a lot of sense for a kid that can't see over the bolster or the side of the basket to really go on a balloon ride. Plus, you don't want to get them in small. I'm taking kids on tethers who can't see over the bolster. They can look out the little foot hole on either side.
Absolutely.
But really, my rule of thumb, and many pilot's rules.
It'd be helpful if I can stay right here and go into it this way, so I don't have to go up as.
Because if not, you're just looking at wicker and
you're just looking at the side of the basket. You
There's
can do
a
that anywhere.
glider right there.
Diane has managed to catch
I've
up
never
with
seen an
yet
AI
another
glider before. Oh, it's coming towards me. Yo. That's sick.
We've got Brendan O'Rourke.
Yes.
And he's got.
This is Splash. I'm flying it from.
How does a glider?
UKT.
I mean, I guess it has good
wings. And I'm not going
That is dope.
We're not sure if you're able to stay here, but you can try.
No, that's why it's going up,
Brendan.
down, up.
Now, you're speaking Irish, you told me. Tell me a little bit more. Now, I thought you were speaking English, but I didn't understand a lot of it.
No, I'd always say, hello, how are you? It's Connor to talk to, as in, how are you? And you replied earlier on, like,
Tommy Segal.
Tommy go even better. And welcome is 4-year-old.
I think it's because I have the
This is your
AI
first time at the Blue
traffic,
Fiesta.
the package
Yes.
bought for
Why
New
did it
England,
take you so long
those
to get
states.
here?
It's not a first, it's just an AI thing, yeah, but I bought the, when I first got the game, looking for balloon stuff, and I saw that there was, like, AI traffic, and it showed that there was balloons, so I got it, but I didn't know it had gliders and stuff.
But, you know, it's all the local boys know all the intricacies of flying around here. I'm still finding my feet, but because there's so many here, I can use them as a barometer as where to go and
And
find
you're
the
way
odds and
over
wins.
there. We are
And
going
all of our team are all in
completely
contact by
opposite
radio, so
again.
we're constantly talking to each other, telling each other if we're clear above or anything like that, and it's working really, really well. So it makes my job a bit easier.
What made it tougher than you expected?
Because the box winds, and you're in the middle of a residential area here, and there's very small landing areas and stuff like that. And with the changing winds, if you're coming in and it changes, you have to reevaluate where you are straight away and go again. Whereas back up north, it's very fast and very straight, so you can just.
No, when I first was after I bought it, I was like, oh, let's go look for a balloon. I saw the balloon, and I was like, I was flying like right next to it, and it was not moving. Yeah, I thought they were going to be moving balloons, and you could watch some take off, some land, and fly with you. Nope. Nope. I did see some balloons. I don't know if they did away with it because I don't see any. I mean, I mainly saw them when I was like flying in Maine.
You gotta keep this PG, Diane.
There you go. Thanks, Diane.
Yeah, the helicopters and stuff fly, but nothing else. There's a lot of people actually out. H-Pucks, Dan.
Hey, I just got an interesting question on
Auto reverse.
That is, can you see the balloons on the Flight Radar app? And the answer would be no.
Yeah, there is no balloon. Oh my God.
Aircraft carry a transponder.
Oh, Rocky Holden SSV.
An ADS-B device, which is what is sending what that's being picked up via GPS.
There's a lot of fucking people.
Our hot air balloons do not carry those transponders or ADS-B units at all. In fact, in the U.S., there's not really a legal
That's probably
way
why.
to allow
He's getting
them,
closer to
even
me. I'm not
though
liking this.
Flying in certain airspace, we're required to have them. So we have some issues flying around airports. Certainly, we don't fly around the bigger airports like Phoenix and Dallas and Denver. The smaller airports are the next level. Things like Albuquerque, Colorado Springs, they have what we call Class C airspace. We have to have special permission to go into those airspaces because we don't have that device. That said, when there is some sort of gas flight or record-setting flight, they do typically carry some sort of transponder or ADS-B device, and you would be able to see them on a flight radar. But again, that's just for the special flights, the long-distance flights, but for regular hot air balloon flight, not there yet. And someday it might be, but right now it's not. Could you imagine looking at that screen, seeing 600 people all within in a few acres? Yeah.
Well, even when they do any sort of weather operations with balloons down in southern Mexico, they have the ADS-B units on them. So I've had people call me or text me and say, hey, what's this balloon doing? And you just, it's real simple. You can look it up and you can see it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so those special opportunities, those special flights, you'll see it. But on a normal hot air balloon flight, and here, no. Thanks for the question. Great question.
There's Orange.
Yep.
Orange, you glad we looked at it?
And flying overhead, right over the rooftop studio, the Spirit of Fiesta, yellow balloon, big Fiesta logo. That might be Peg Bilson flying that today. They were supposed to switch.
Come on, baby.
Midweek from Ray Bear to Peg.
We have Diane for the pilot down on the field. Diane, who do you have?
Here we go. Come on.
We have a birthday party going on here with Jeff and Tall Steve. Take it away.
Of course, I'm right next to power lines.
Dressed up for you. I mean, is this dressing up or is this dressing normal?
An everyday occurrence. We have the hot guy, Lieutenant Burns here.
Come on.
Just like
Come on. Come on.
Wait, sure. First officer.
Come on.
Inmates.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
OSU flight school.
Down because we're gonna. Oh, no, we're gonna smash into it. It's fine.
And, you know, we got my 40 years. Everything's good.
Beautiful.
One of the favorite balloons is Tall Steve, and I'm not sure if it's just because the name people like to say Tall Steve. There's an easy name.
I never don't just look in here and it's like
Why is it named Tall Steve?
Because he's tall.
weird.
I got that part.
Puddles and Splash, my parents are taking off now. Well, I'm bigger than they are. I'm from Texas, so there you go.
How's flying this year in Fiesta?
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, we've been very lucky that we've been able to do it yesterday. It was so light and variable. I actually landed right back here on this spot.
Oh, you're
Yeah, we're gonna be landing soon too. Gotta be done this tank, so I was gonna land my third and last, or third almost last. Yeah.
This is fun. It's all fun. Yeah.
She's just a hot dog.
She just rotates all day. That's all she does.
What a way to celebrate. You know, there's a lot of people who celebrate anniversaries here, and you're celebrating your birthday. Of course, you're a pilot, so you kind of have to be here, but a lot of people from around the world come to Fiesta to celebrate
I don't know if you see them, but there's
because
people,
this is
I think,
one of the
they're on
happiest
your
places
screen.
to be.
Power lines.
It sure is.
Right before the water.
Folks back home.
Come on out. Have a great time. Enjoy the Fiesta. Can't miss it. It's the greatest show in ballooning.
Thanks, guys. Everybody wave. Happy birthday. Here she's going to take off now. We've got...
Or we can just drop it right here.
You got your chit going on here. How buoyant are you?
Thanks, Diane. We're going to try and catch up on a number of balloons we've seen go by.
Right.
On the screen now, there is Chillin' Pepper, hopefully soon to be renamed back to
Hot Stuff.
There's the
We'll go to the
Pirate
next field
balloon,
if I can.
the Pirata Joe. And then we saw Tiger on there, and then we saw the one that we're looking always forward to.
Yeah,
That
they
is the
did.
balloon called
I went
Spirits
up a
in the
little bit
Sky,
higher to
but
catch them and then try to drop like
is it
just
in there?
before it.
Maybe not.
This should be right to the left. Yeah, to the left there. Yeah, it's the white one. It has the Roadrunner on one side and Wile E. Coyote on the other side. It is a remake of a balloon that was built back in 1973 for the first World Championships that were held. That would have been the second balloon fiesta.
There it is.
And so, yeah, and we're seeing the Coyote. You know what's really funny about this balloon? When we go out and fly it, my friends Barbara and Peter fly this a lot, and I've had an opportunity to fly with them in it and chase it and put it away. But when you're out chasing it, it's like you want to take a picture. One of the other cartoon characters hogs the show. And a lot of times it's Wile E.
Yep.
It's kind of like, so the only pictures you get out of it are Wile E. Coyote. It's almost rare to get the Roadrunner side, which I guess is appropriate.
Well, when Judy flew it a few years back when I was at safety, I got the greatest picture of all time. She let me lay down in the bottom of the basket, so I got both of them.
So you could get both.
Yes.
The other thing, and we're looking at
Go
the
over splashing dash before I
registration,
land.
we call it the N number in the U.S. because it starts with an N for the U.S. So there's Paul and Steve, and you saw the numbers there. The other thing about the Spirits balloon is we've gone back to the large N number on the Spirit balloon. because that's what was on the original. And at that time, the end numbers had to be that big for spotting. Since then, though, we've been able to reduce the size of those end numbers. But we saw widely, and now it's coming right at us with the end numbers. So we're going to be able to get the shot from our camera here of the coyote. I'm sorry, we saw the coyote. Now the Roadrunner.
Actually, I don't think she's out here. Zoomed in on it, we could.
Well, they're zoomed in, yes.
Oh, damn, I didn't know you got all that wind. Holy shit.
So, and 1979R. A lot of the balloons at that time, for some reason, had the 1979 and then a different letter.
I think that's
Who
Peter.
is it?
No, that's Barbara. That's Barbara.
It's Barbara.
Yep.
We're going to get the pictures. They like to get up. They take off from the north end. They love taking off from the far north end. And then they kind of get up and fly out that way. We don't usually get to see them down here. So this is a treat for us. Crew Ann and Jane are in the basket with Barbara.
See, now you got the
Yeah. Yep. So you can see the Roadrunner from the outside. And if you look up the skirt, you get to see the coyote.
There's little Pirate Joe.
If you were to kind of like build that balloon for yourself, and then this time here, now, this time, whatever, you would probably put a turning bed in.
Yes.
To be able to spin that around so that you could see those.
But they built it
the way it was.
The way it was.
The way it was.
There were no
without
turning
a turning
vents
bed.
back then.
There were none, so there are
the
none
only
now.
turning vent you got was Mother Nature.
That's it. That's it. Which you can sometimes force by going up and down, but not always. And yes, in fact, the shot we have now, there's the coyote.
Yep.
With Vanderilla, there's Steve, that we were just talking to, where they were having the birthday party.
Yeah, happy birthday to Jeff, and gives me the moment to, I have a special person with a birthday today. I have a Fiesta baby. My little baby boy, Traxler, is going to be 29 years old
Traxler?
today at noon.
I'm not trying to hate, but
the birthdays at the time of
Traxler.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
So, happy birthday, son. Enjoy your day.
Spot on for a fucking unique name.
Yeah. And the alien balloon, they tell me, is splashing and dashing in the river.
Fucking one of a kind.
By going out to the north and the west, you could drop in, make that happen, then go back up, fly all the way out to Rio Rancho again.
Here we have a pilot getting ready to take off Diane. Hopefully we haven't lost him. Diane?
Almost as bad as Brantley.
We've got Michael, the launch director. We've got Brian Taylor from Missouri. They're ready to launch.
All right, bring the bit down.
He was explaining how the
I should have dropped
winds
sooner.
are and where to take the action. He's busy. He's still tied down. We got a big whistle coming. Whistle clearing the way. Still tied down. But we're fortunate we have two pilots in this blue ribbon. He is watching his launch director. Beautiful balloons that he's looking. We're in the very last line. Brian Taylor is ready to take off. And there he goes. Bye, Brian. Was that
So the time down, or really time off, is a fine line so that you don't go airborne until you are absolutely ready.
Yep.
And so there is a quick release knot of some sort on there that you're going to pull, and it just kind of lets the rope just kind of slide right back down to the ground. Required to have them for launching at balloons. Yes, in fact, during our balloon blows, they're required to have
And back in the day, you know, when we first started doing this, you had 13 balloons. Each other would grow and grow. You have hundreds of balloons, hundreds of spectators out there. Safe.
Meow Wolf coming right at us, as is the little dog. You just saw the feet go out of shot. And the so you can just kind of see them slide on by. So we heard from Dale Ritchie, the pilot, earlier about wasn't the day that he really wanted to fly Arabelle, so he stood her up.
But he stood her up so everybody else could fly.
There you
That's
go.
why he did it.
So everybody else can see that. And then, okay, we'll pack that up, and then to go fly, we'll get the
Get a little close to the
balloon
road.
out. So there's the little one. There's your world balloon.
Yep, Al Mills.
He ended up landing like right here in front of the tents yesterday.
Yes, during competition.
Yeah.
Right at the end of competition. Right to the right of where Al Mills was.
And I see West.
Oh, now that the winds
right
have
here
just
in front
stopped.
of us, kind of squeezing up between the purple racer balloon. West the Wolf.
Now I can go to the casino. Oh, I gotta take my dogs out, have them breakfast, and I can go to my casino.
Because I've been watching for the Panthers.
Yes.
Sorry.
And he was with Teef to Teef, and I don't know where those guys have gotten off to.
The racer that's kind of going off the top, the purple one, that's Sherry White. And she was asking me, I heard you mention my balloon, how does it look on the air? And I said, it's bright, it stands out.
Didn't even
She says,
hear
there's
the
a lot of
basket
purple in there.
touch.
Diane, what have you found?
Beautiful.
Well, I found a amateur photographer who's
Very,
busy
very
taking
nice.
photos. She's Brooke from Orlando.
Look at that. Not even that
from
far.
Amarillo, Texas, and Brooke,
Here's
I
my chase
found you
crew.
because I
They're a little
love
late,
your hat.
guys.
You look like a launch director, but she's not.
No, I'm just here because I wanted to see the balloons for the first time.
And you bought your hat here at
Yes.
Fiesta.
Yes.
And why this kind and why this big hat?
Oh, well, it just looks so pretty, and it's a tad bit colder here than in Florida, so I needed something warm.
What tips do you have about taking photos?
Definitely bring a zoom lens, so that way when you miss your favorite balloon, you can catch it up in the air.
Great
and get a
flight,
good
y'all.
shot.
Thank y'all for joining.
Don't be afraid to look around.
Oh, that my
because
crew
the
just
balloons
passed by
move
again.
too.
They don't even see me apparently.
So,
Be quick on your feet, right?
We will be in Pennsylvania again. I don't know exactly where, but
oh my goodness, I think I've almost
everyone have a great. I'm just tired. Everyone have a great day, and we will see you tonight. Peace out.